Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And checking out Dallas, just a couple spots back.
And you know, for the Spurs, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. And Benyama's out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Doncic kicks to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points his last outing. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wembanyama against Gafford. Doncic left side. And they double up Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Here's Castle. No good from outside. Thompson passes to Doncic. And here is Washington. And here is Irving. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Pass to Champagnie. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Paul. Spurs working the ball around now. Barnes can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Doncic kicks to Irving. Over Castle and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Castle. Paul outside. Barnes outside, wants to get it to Collins and does. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Irving with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mavs owner Mark Cuban taking in the home game with us here tonight.
And I'm sure he's liking what he's seeing from his guys. One of the more visible owners in the league, Cuban is always ready to show love for his team.
On defense, the Mavericks. Barnes outside. Collins against Gafford. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And this game is tied up now.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
Here's Doncic. It's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul. 11-point game his last outing. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
The improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Now, here's Collins. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Offline with his 3. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got 8.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Here's Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Haji Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now, here's Doncic. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Here's Lively. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for Kyrie Irving.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Doncic.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions.
At the elbow, Paul. Johnson outside. Up top, Vassell. Dinwiddie covering. Pulls up, high post, and the basket by Vassell.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Vassell against Doncic. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Pass to Doncic. Kleba with a screen on Vassell. Here's Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 5 now.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Now, here's Vassell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Maxi Kleba, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Marshall passes to Kleba. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Branham. Rips it home after the terrific move.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Irving double team. 3, Marshall. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson outside. Here's Vassell. Trains the 3-pointer. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And the shot is good.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Here's Marshall. Looking to end the run. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, They'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Jazz, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. You take a look at Gafford. Leading the league in field goal percentage, he always gets good looks.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
Now, here's Doncic. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Wembanyama, a screen. Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Doncic. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Stolen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Paul with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Doncic with it. Defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. Gafford passes to Grimes. Thompson for 3. The rebound by Champagnie. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Chris Paul. He's around 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Both free throws good from Paul.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got 14.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Castle. Off target at the rim. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Paul, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the
crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Johnson kicks to Paul. There's the pick. Over Doncic, and the Spurs scoring again.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
Doncic against Johnson. Dallas moving it around. Doncic passes to Washington. Basket counts. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Now look at Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Castle. Launches a three. The shot will not fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
And you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. When I look at San Antonio, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Spurs.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Your Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Now Paul. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the three.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Luka Doncic. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Paul. To the right side. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball left side. And the rejection by Gafford.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Now, here's Gafford. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Doncic kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 3. Washington, that's good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
Ball outside. Barnes outside. Here's Castle. Buries it from three-point range. Castle's got 6. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Doncic kicks to Gafford. And it's Washington missing. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Champagny, the Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the paint, out to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And the 3 ball is good. 11 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
The Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Castle. And the 3 off target. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Barnes against Washington. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Irving with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Castle. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Spurs shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots over Doncic. Not enough on that one as it misses.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. From deep Washington. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Out to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Now, Washington. Another shot. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Paul against Doncic. Paul surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
And it's Washington missing. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Gafford. Here's Doncic. Defended by Paul. Goes back up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Castle. Barnes outside. Shoots over Washington. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here is Irving. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Here's Branham. Vassell, the pass to Collins. Gets Ingram atop the key. Johnson outside. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Marshall from the arc. Branham pulls it in. And San Antonio shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Vassell outside. Pass to Ingram to take the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving looking for an opening.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
That's good from Irving. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by San Antonio. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Outside Irving. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Wembanyama. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the score by Dallas. Doesn't go for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Irving with it. He's picked up by Collins. Outside Irving. He gets it in there. Irving's got 20 points.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your hot squad. Get that.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Doncic is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Champagnie's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Champagnie. Barnes against Washington. With the fadeaway. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Now, here's Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Doncic against Paul.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching, as you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And Paul drills both of them.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Doncic against Paul. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Doncic. Thompson finds Irving. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And San Antonio shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Paul. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Gafford.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Get ready, everybody. You see yourself on the screen? Give yourself an applause.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Yes!
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
15 foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Knocks down the 3. Here's Doncic, and an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in penalty.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Champagnie. Off target from outside. So a close game sees Dallas taking this probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, just keep attacking them. We just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.